I hope we don't have network issues today so that we can run this as fast as possible. Oh, so I hope everyone is clear. Are we good?
Yes,
Okay,
Yes, I'm here.
thank you. The only concern I would have had is just that I don't know. God, God hasn't provided the resources. If God provides the resources, many of you would have gotten a laptop from me in this program. Many of you, but the resources is not there. There's really nothing I could do about it. I believe he is aware, and he is helping his children one after the other. But he knows if the resources is there, he knows I would have done it for you people. At least for those who wants to pursue career in that path, I would have gotten you uh at least something decent that can help you. But don't lose hope or lose faith. You keep trying, okay? Don't stop learning. So, okay, my volume is low. Let me see. Okay. Volume is low, volume please. I hope the volume is better now. Can you hear me? Is it better? Is it better? Can you hear me now? Okay. Thank you. So, uh, the data we are going to bring in is the marketing data, I think. Yeah, that's the data we'll use, right? So, let's see. There's the ones I played with, but we'll come to that. I think it's not here. Let me check here. Yeah, this is it. So this data is in the format of this is Microsoft okay, Microsoft Excel, comma separated values, right? Microsoft Excel, comma separated values. So if it is in that format, my question is this: when we want to load it here, what do we load it as? Do we load, that is when we want to import it, do we use Excel workbook or do we use CSV? Which one should we use?
CSV.
Who spoke? Staris?
Stella.
Stella.
Yes.
You people just be confusing me. You're making me look like as if I'm 80-year-old. Why will you be bearing Staris and then you are Stella? All right.
Stella.
Okay. So we'll use a CSV here to load it.
Text.
So get data, click on text CSV, and then so yeah, our data is on download, marketing. So we load it. So it's coming up, right? So just be patient a little. Even my own machine too is a little bit slow. So just exercise a little patience. Let me see. What is very gentle period. First, who is this user? What's your name? Before you confuse me. Hello, user. Can you speak? Well, we
Mom
can.
write to Mudo more.
Huh? You said?
They miss you. Now let me they miss you.
Ah, did you know you are you're not muted?
Oh God. Thank
Hello.
you, Jesus. Abi mi yide mo kpa iba mfo nyongo ndi do ko fo mi ufo gide mi mo ye mi ya ya nwe ge fam.
This is a deliverance session. You are going to explain the tribe you are from today. Where I can't even find the person speaking. It's like the person has muted. Who is that? Who was speaking? Somebody was speaking. You people are laughing instead of you people to catch the person so that I can ask the person questions. Somebody was speaking, and I'm very sure that is not
Your
Igbo.
volume is very low, sir.
And I'm still trying to speak loud though. Okay, I think it was turned the other way. My mic was turned the other way. So it should be better now. Oh, it's Ibibio. So, Precious, you are the one speaking. Are you the one speaking?
It's not me, oh, not
Okay,
me.
okay, okay, okay. You were able to identify them. No wahala. The person refused to talk again. We'll catch the person. So, yeah. Uh oh, Stellar Starries. Yeah, the one doing that. So it's still loading. You can see this side. It's kind of like so let's just be patient a little. The person bearing user did not want to tell us who she or he is. User, you should have a name. What's your name? While we are waiting for this data to load, we cannot just stay mute or quiet. Let me see. Let me see. I know you are here. User. Yeah. User, except your mic is not good. So our data, we've loaded our data here. We can see it. So remember I showed us some things the other time. I believe some of you played with it. Um, so let me see. There's something I wanted to, yeah. Let me see. Maybe it's this one. So the image I'm about to show you, we are going to make something similar, something better than that image, right? So uh we'll try and be fast. I don't know why this laptop sometimes is acting dramatic. So you guys should not worry. The day is coming in the future where we can buy laptops for people to, push their career forward. We can sponsor businesses, give them stipend.
Amen.
That day is coming, right? We'll do something outstanding. Not even stipend. What we are calling stipend, we call it stipend now. But the stipend we are talking about will be in millions by God's grace. So, and everyone will have access to it. And then you will know that serving God is not a mistake, or it's not something you just do and you are wondering, will he ever get better? So we are going to design something like this, right? But then something better than what we have here is what we are going to design. So that day is coming. Don't worry, that day is coming. I am very, very certain that day is coming. And it's going to be a day that we least expect. So the first thing we attempt to do here is number of impression. We have to do that. So number of impression, we use this card. There's a card here. So we use it, right? So this is the card. This is the card. This is to know the number of impression. Remember, it's a marketing data set. So all we have to do, you see these fields here, add data. So we drag the column. This is impression. You drag it and then drop it on this field. So when you do that, Power BI will handle the count. We'll be the one to do the count. And then while that is coming up, you see, it's a 2 billion impressions, right? So we click, we can rename this visual. So we rename it to number of impressions. So it's now number of impressions, right? Let me see. What's that? Please excuse me, sir. I need to leave. Oh, sure. Thank you. So that is for number of impression. And then remember, all we did is drag this column to this place and then rename it. So the other thing we can do is to edit the visualization. So come to here, format visual. Here is where we build the visual. Here is where we format it. You click on it and then you can make changes. The first changes we want to make, so we can leave the color to be, black, and then we bolden it, right? That is the call out value. Then the category label, which is this number of impression, that's the label. So we can also make that one to be bold. Okay. So we are using black by default, so we leave it at black color. If you now click on general, on this general, you see properties. Is it properties? I think so. Let me see. I'm coming. I'm looking for something. I know it's here. Just effects. It should be here. Yeah, effects. You see background. Then you now come to color. So we change the color. We change it to blue. So you see the background is blue, right? But something is not right. You see the number of impression, you could barely read it. So we'll have to go back and make changes to that number of impression. So don't worry about what I just did on this one. We are going to still do more cards. Like how many do we need? We need like 5. So we just did one. We'll do 4 more. So you're going to see how it, we're going to repeat it for the other 4, and then you be able to learn. There's an easier way to go around it, but I'll not follow the easier way. I'll manually be doing them one after the other so that you can grab it. Okay. So for this category label, the color, we don't like it. You see, this is the color here. It's not direct black. So we change it. This is the black we're looking for. You see, it's now out. 2 billion number of impression. Okay. So one of the things you can do is that you can copy this label, you can copy this card, and then uh, you now just make changes to the data that is in it. But we will not do that. Okay? We'll not do that because we need to be able to practice with it as much as we can. So the next thing, we click on on the card again. We bring another one, right? So this is the second card. And then this one, according to what we have here, is number of clicks. You can see this is clicks here. So we drag the clicks to this place. Now it's telling us that there are 3 million clicks. So we change the name, rename this visual, and then we say number of clicks. All right. Now we'll come to, remember we have build visual. Then we'll have format visual, your visual. Click on format visual. Go to the call out value. We make it bold. And then that is the number. That's the one we make bold. Then the value, the label, you also make it bold. Remember that we don't like the color. The color is a little bit dull. So we want to make it black. So we make it black. And then you can now see that everything can be seen clearly. But we now have to change the background. The background has to be blue. So we'll go to general. Okay. As if someone is talking on the background. I don't know. So Under effects, you go to background and then you go to color. Then change it to this color here. You see, that's number of clicks, number of impression, number of clicks. Then we do another card again. All right. After I do this third one, you tell me what you don't understand about this card so that I will now take notice of that when we are doing another one. All right. So, then for this one, remember on our image, that one is number of leads. So this is leads here. There's a column named leads. So we'll drag that column to these fields. So we'll now have it, right? So we can rename it because we need it so that when you look at it, you know what it means. You can't just say leads. So we say number of leads, number of leads. And we'll go to format your visual again. And then we'll go to call out value. This number has to be bold, 66,000. So we make it bold. And then we also go to the category label, which is the number of lead written here. We make it bold as well. Then we change the color. We said we want pure black. We hit on black. Then after this, we go to general, and under general effects, then under effects, we have background color. So you click on color, and then we are using this blue for the background. You click on the blue. So this is it for the third card. Who has issue? Let me know.
So mine is not an issue, but after you dragged the lead, like depending on which of the marketing department you want to work on, that place where it showed rename, like if you want to rename uh the one you want to work on, if it's impression or lead, I just I don't know where you always click on like to
Okay.
see that
Can
renaming
you see
option.
it? Can you see it? You see this arrow here,
Oh,
this
okay.
arrow pointing down.
Yeah.
You click on
Yeah.
it, and then you see rename for this visual. So what it
Okay.
means now
Thank
is that you rename it here, but it will not affect the table. So you click on rename for
Yes.
this visual, you edit it. You see, it's now editable. You can make changes. You can see number of
All right.
leads. It will not change this one. This one will still be leads. It will not change this field side.
All right. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. So we do another one. Number of orders that were placed. So we also want to look at number of orders that were placed. So number of orders, we also drag orders to this place, and then we rename it to be number of orders, number of orders. Then we also come to format visual, and then under call out value, we make it bold. It's already black. We don't need to change it. Then you look at the category label, which is the number of values. We make it bold. Then we change the color to pure black. Remember what we talked about the last time, maintaining consistency. So we now come here and then go to effects, and then the background color, we want it to be this blue. All right. So we'll now do one more. The last one here will be the total revenue generated. Okay. So we do this, and then we do that. So for total revenue, this is revenue here. All you have to do is drag it here, and then that's definitely, you see, sum. It will add everything together. So it's total revenue. So you rename it. So it's not just revenue, but total revenue. So if you also notice something, even the letter case, I also maintain consistency. Not that here you have capital letter, you come here, you have small letter, you come there, you have small letter and capital letter. No. If you're using all small letter, let it be all small letter. If you're using all capital letter, let it be all capital letter. If you're using sentence case, which is the first letter is always capital letter, maintain that. All right. So we'll go there. So the call out value, you make it bold. It's already black. And then now you can choose a color of your own. I'm not imposing this on you people. So this is me, my own doing. I'm the one that, decide to put this color this way. You can also make this one bold, change this color to black, right? This color you're saying, this black you're seeing here is the same thing as this black, okay? So when we do this, the next thing we change the background effects, and then we change this to blue. All right. So we've done this, and oh, okay. So the next thing we'll do, that's for the cards. Very straightforward. Though here I joined them, but you really don't have to. You can actually separate them the other way. It's even better. It has to be clean. So number of impression by day is the next chart we'll work on. All right. And that one, if you check it, you see it's using a line chart. It's using a line chart. This is a line chart. So for each day, how many impressions were recorded, right? So for a line chart, this is a line chart here. We bring it in. We bring the line chart in. Let's see. Let me see how many charts we have there. Oh, okay. They were even up to 6. I don't know how I managed to do that, but let me see if I can compress. So it's something that you can always make adjustments to, all right? So for this, you see, we brought in the line chart. This is line chart. So we have the y-axis, the x-axis, and then the y-axis, all right? So if you look at what we have here, on the y-axis we have, which is the vertical axis, we have impressions. On the x-axis, we have number of days. So we'll start the x-axis. We click on this date. We click on date hierarchy. You can see there is year, there is quarter, there is month, there is day. So the one we are working with is day. So you click on the checkbox day. So you see x-axis now has day. Then for the y-axis, we bring in the impression. Okay. It's like I have a question. Let me see. Do you drag it or copy and paste? Do I drag what? What are you referring to? You said, what is it? The line chart. Yeah, you can actually drag it. Let me show you something else. Most times you can drag it. Basically click on it, right? Just click on it. Once you click on it, it will come. It will come in as a Canva or an empty Canva until you feed it with data before it shows anything. So this is what we have here. So we can also remember the changes we made to the chart the other day, last week. So come to format visual, and then we have the x-axis, changes we want to make to the x-axis. And we can check the title. That's where we are headed, right? The title is bold, right? The title is bold. We want to bold, that is this day here, we bolding it, and then we leave every other thing to be as it is. All right. Let me see. Okay. So that is for the y-axis, no, x-axis rather. As for the x-axis, that's the horizontal side of the chart. Then the vertical side of the chart now. We'll also
Recording in progress. Recording in progress. Recording in progress. Recording in progress. Recording in progress.
Who is that? I never thought this thing could be doing like that. It's the sound is kind of like you know those horror movie. The echo is like this horror movie stuff. So we can also look at the y-axis, and then we look at the title there. Under the title, we can make it bold. Then we can decide to also make changes to the title. Like title on the y-axis, we have impression. So we can say number of impression. Number of impression. Impression. Don't worry, we'll do more. You'll see how it works. Number of impressions. So you can see this is number of impression. This is day. But something is not right. Remember, we say we want to maintain consistency. The day is in capital letter, so we'll have to change it back to small letter. That's the first letter of day. So we'll come here and then we'll look for it. Under title, you see, we call it just a day. That's it. Now, one last thing we'll do before we leave is the title of this chart. We have the title of the axis, the vertical axis and the horizontal axis, but we don't have the title for the chart itself. We just see impressions by day. So it should be number of impressions by day. So we'll come here to general, come to title. Let me close this one so that we can see what we are doing. So we can change it under title, okay? So say number of impressions per day. So you can actually bolding it. It's already in black. So this is all we need to do with this chart. Okay? Don't worry, you are not lost. We'll do another one right now. You also see how to do it. This another one we'll do. Number of clicks per day. So let's work on that so that you can get an idea of what we are talking about. So we are also going to use a line chart. All you do is click on this line chart. Make sure you are not selecting this one. The only way you do that is to click on this empty space so that you're not selecting this. I think I want to click on something else. So you click on this. So for this, we are talking about number of clicks, right? So the x-axis is also going to be day. You click on day. See, that's for the x-axis. Then the y-axis is number of clicks. This number of clicks here, you drag it to the y-axis. So you see, you have the chart. How I have plotted the chart for you. But now this is not okay. We have to still work on it. So go to format visuals and make changes. So the x-axis, the title supposed to be day, right? So come to the title and then we bolding it, and then we change this to day. And after we do this, we also go to that's the day is fine. Now we'll go to the y-axis as well and also make changes. I hope you guys can still hear me. Are you still with me? Hello?
Sir.